Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning how to bead this dress. The materials you'll be needing for the beading is your bead, a sand bead. I used a sand bead for this particular beading. Then your beading needle, I'm going to attach a picture to it, and then your thread. I used a sewing thread for this. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. Very important. Subscribe and watch this video to the end. Let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is to pass our thread through the needle, and after doing that we're going to tie the end. You're going to tie it like 2 times. The reason why we're doing that is because when you pass the needle through the cloth, you don't want the thread to come out again. So you're going to tie the bottom like this. You see the way it is, you're going to tie it. So that's how we're going to start. So I'm just going to cut out the excess thread at the bottom. So after doing that, we're going to start the beading. So I don't want the thread to show inside that. I don't want the thread to show in the lining. So when you want to do it, you're just going to arrange it in a way that when you are passing the thread through the cloth, just watch closely. When you're passing the thread through the cloth, you make sure that it is not attaching to the lining inside. The reason for this is for it to have a neat finish. So you're going to pass it through the fabric like this. You're just going to use your hand to separate the fabric and the lining. So pass it through it twice, so that then you roll the thread like this. Please just watch the video carefully. So you pass it through the thread like this, then you roll the thread and drag it up. Doing this, you are securing the thread. You see it's not moving. So I want to do it again, because if you make a mistake and the thread loses from there, the whole beading is going to lose out. So you're going to pass it and roll it again. So after doing this, the next thing we're going to do now, after securing the thread, we're going to cut out the excess at the bottom. Make sure that it's tightly done on the fabric. Then we're going to pass our bead through it, just one, because of this design. You can pass 2, but for the sake of this design, it's just 1. So after doing that, on that spot where you have the thread, you're going to pass your needle through it to another spot. So you see how I'm doing it. It depends on how wide you want the spaces between the beads to be. So this one now doesn't really have a measurement. You're just going to use your eye, or you can use tape rule, but I just feel like you just use your eye to do it. Then you're going to pass another bead again through that thread and repeat the same process. Now you're going to pass it through at that same spot where you have the thread, and pass your needle through it to come out, and then you pull your thread. I hope I am explaining enough. So just watch as I do it closely. You see where we have this thread, I'm going to pass my bead like this. After doing that, on that same spot where you have your thread, you're going to pass your needle through it like this to another spot where you want your bead to be. So you're going to be doing it randomly. If you know that you can't use your eye to gauge it, you can just use your chalk or a marker to make a dot on where you want your beads to be. So you'll be passing your needle to those spots. Do you get it? So that's just it. It is very easy. I'm just going to repeat the same process till I'm done beading. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. I'm going to answer them. And I also want to know what you feel about this. Are you going to be trying it? So I'll just let you watch as I do it closely. And also, while you are beading, you have to be very careful. Don't be in a hurry to drag your thread. If not, the thread is going to get caught up, and to just make a knot, and that's it. You have to start all over again. So you have to just be patient while passing the thread, and also patient while passing the bead. You see that I almost made that mistake. So you're just going to pass it like this. Take your time. Then you pass another bead, and that's it. So this is it, guys. This is the final look. I beaded the entire chest and the shoulder. So you can also use a crystal bead if you don't want to use a sand bead. I think it's going to come out more. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you on the next one.